Spite house. A spite house is exactly what it sounds like. Do you hate your neighbor? Do you wish to permanently spite them by pinning their light, space, and any otherwise general enjoyment they might find within their living quarters? Then you want to build a spite house. For example, in the image you see above, that little plot of land was all one brother left to the other of their father's estate, while the latter brother was at war. When the veteran came home to find that his scheming sibling had left him a plot of land just small to be near unusable, he built a skinny little structure just tall enough to block his bro's light and ruin his good view. Vladimir Demakov. Vladimir Demakov was a human centipede enthusiast before anyone knew that was even an option. More specifically, he was a Soviet scientist who performed all sorts of insane, successful experiments, like, for instance, creating his very own two-headed pup. Of course, Vlad was also a major pioneer of the field of organ transplantation. In general, the doctor to perform the world's first heart transplant had even visited Demakov's lab twice prior, a part of his tale that's often overlooked in favor of the fact that this man made a living two-headed dog. The radioactive Boy Scout. David Charles Hahn built a nuclear reactor in the shed in his backyard at the age of 14 after Hahn warned cops who'd pull him over not to touch anything in his car, as they probably get radiation poisoning. The authorities began to get suspicious. 10 months later, the EPA had to come clean up his family's property at a super fun cleanup site. Unfortunately for Han, though, he was barred from ever pursuing a career in nuclear physics, since, according to the EPA, he was very likely gone over the maximum dosage of thorium exposure. He did, however, receive his Atomic Energy Merit Badge in Boy Scouts, so there's that. List of animals with fraudulent diplomas. Whether done on a lark or to call out diploma mills for their phony, non-existent academic standards, there's a whole slew of animals walking around with MBAs while pooping on sidewalks. These are those animals. In one case, a cat named George was even able to become an accredited member of the British Board of Neurologistics Programming. Way to go, George. Yes, way to go. Toilet paper orientation. If you've ever wanted to read over 5,000 words on the orientation of toilet paper, boy, do I have a treat for you. The article covers everything from politeness to technological improvements to sociology to psychology to popular culture to arguments for to arguments against to probability science, and the list goes on and on. The most bizarre part of the whole article, though, is the fact that once you start, you actually want to keep reading. And last one. Death. Oh, wait. Oh. List of list. Yes. Another one that is, unfortunately, in this instance, exactly what it sounds like. The article itself has a richly detailed description of an ancient Persian method of torture's execution, but here's the gist. Maybe stop now if you plan on eating any time in the near future. The unlikely victim would be I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I think that's enough. Yeah.